How's it going? Welcome to Two Wheel Garage. So I just wanted to talk a little about where my head was at when I made the decision to go from a Road Glide ST to a Lowrider ST. And I'll start with saying that the Road Glide ST was an amazing bike. I had no qualms with it. It really did what it was supposed to do. It was an amazing bike. But in the back of my head, I always had that little itch that, you know, imagine the Lowrider ST that weighs 150, give or take, pounds, lighter, nimbler, better suspension technology, with that 117. Man, that just haunted me, and I was torn between the two. When I made the decision to buy the Road Glide. However, I'm familiar with the touring platform. I know the touring platform is great, and the Lowrider ST was just impossible to get. Every incoming Lowrider was already accounted for, and getting your hands on one was nearly impossible. So I stuck with the Road Glide. But that itch just kept on haunting me. Like, man, did I make the right choice? Should I have just saved the money and got the Lowrider ST, had a little bit more of a fun bike? And considering that I'm not doing a lot of touring, it seemed like the Lowrider ST made a little bit more sense for me. And again, the Road Glide was great. There was nothing wrong with it. I just wanted to have a more playful bike and still have the capability to tour. So I started seeing a lot of the Road Glide STs popping up for sale for a ridiculous amount of money, and they weren't sticking around, so they're obviously selling. So I think at that point I was like, you know what, let's see if I can get it sold for, you know, what I paid for it, considering that the Road Glide ST is now hard to get, and it seems like there's none in stock locally, so why not? Let's see what happens. And immediately upon putting it for sale, it was gone. Someone called me the very next day. No haggling, nothing. They gave me everything I was asking for it, and that pretty much paid for, covered what I bought the bike for, and you know, the few mods I had done to it already. I had bars on it, slip-ons, LED lights, and yeah, I got basically my money back. And then I went over to the dealer and I said, hey, you know, here's a $1,000 deposit. I want the next Lowrider ST. Sure enough, a week later they called me up, got one off the truck, come get it, and here I am. I'm loving this bike, and I'm just taking it easy and trying to break her in. It's only a week old. I have, let's see here, 208 miles on it, and yeah, I can already tell this thing just pulls like a train. It just has so much more power to weight ratio compared to the Road Glide. So I can already tell that, like, this is going to be the perfect bike for me, and I'm glad I made the decision. So if you were in a similar situation and you were in a Road Glide or touring model and decided to get the Lowrider ST, tell me what you were thinking and why you made that decision in the comments. But yeah, it's so far I'm enjoying it. Stick around, like and subscribe, and I'm gonna walk you guys through all my mods and the things I do to this bike, and pretty excited. So stick around and I'll take you along for the ride.